and then onboard people to hacks while speaking the same language, which could mean different things to different people.
Yeah, and it reminds me of even the straw man, steel man type thing. So I tweeted something the other day about steel man. If you want to have a debate, so first of all, debates aren't to win. There aren't winners and losers there. You shouldn't look at it
Right.
that way. The debates are a way to find the truth, to learn, to figure out whatever, to come away with a perspective that's better than what you had before. Maybe it's different, maybe it's the same, maybe it's strengthened, maybe it's weakened, whatever.
Right.
So when you straw man an argument, which just means you just take the other side, make it look ridiculous, and then you act like that's what they believe in order to try to win, get a cheap shot, things like that. That is, it is not only it's not only not effective usually, but it's harmful, and it kind of shuts down conversation, which is not what debate is. Debate is a learning conversation. But if you steel man the argument and you're able to take your opponent's argument and give it the strongest possible reasons and purpose, and like ask, like know the argument better than they do, and then you can build it up and say, okay, everyone, this is exactly what, therefore this is the other, this is a side that I oppose. This is not what I want, but here is the best version of it. Now you can break it down. Then you start working on it piece by piece and breaking down what is wrong with it, what you don't agree with, all that stuff. And that's how you learn. That's how you be effective in debate. There's no like, oh, killed that debate, I just murdered them. No, it's not the goal. The goal is, did you learn something, or did your audience learn something? And did you present their argument? Can you argue their point better than you can argue than they
Right.
can? If you can do that, you can learn a lot, and that's what it's supposed to be for.
Were you a debater in school, or
Am I a debater?
were you a debater, or
Oh
are
no,
you do you
no, I'm
debate?
just
Okay.
a studier of philosophy and wisdom.
Okay.
I
Well,
try to
you're
be
very
these
passionate.
days.
No, I appreciate your passion for the art of debating, because it is a lost art, and
Yeah,
people our age nowadays don't appreciate it, or for them it's about being in a bubble. They don't really critically expand their worldview, unfortunately.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of what came to mind when I was talking about it too, because you've seen. So Richard does debates to score points, right?
Mhm.
It doesn't. It's not about like his marketing, and it's nothing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying like he doesn't go into it wanting people to necessarily know the fundamental truth about each thing that he debates. He goes into it showing that his point overcomes the other one in one way or another. Having watched every single video he's ever did, as far as I know, hours, hundreds of hours of Richard, I've seen him debate people when it wasn't even a real debate. It was just like the other person said something and he just went to crush it. And it, I know it's him. I know what he's doing. I know the point. He wants to show the strength, power in his argument. But you don't necessarily come away with that learning a lot. A lot of times you're just, especially if you're not really listening and you just see
Right.
him pounding, uh, breaking through the noise, or I forgot how he puts it. Those are just kind of pounding things, which they serve a purpose, but it's more of a marketing purpose than a like a real like learning debate purpose.